Hey y'all, it's Brianna again, back to do my 14th and 15th pregnancy update today. Um, I have my notes here so I won't forget anything. But before I start on my symptoms and everything, I would like to address some questions that Blue Hearted V asked me. Um, First one is, what is my due month? And that is June 2018. She also asked, how did I tell my fiance slash family slash friends? So, for my fiance, the day that I took the pregnancy test, I actually took a picture of the test and sent it to him. And above it, I texted, "You're going to be a daddy." And I sent it to him. I waited like 2 minutes for him to like blow my phone up. That never happened. And a couple of minutes passed, still nothing. So I ended up calling him, and he was playing his game, and I was like, hey. He was like, hey. And I was like, did you check your messages? And he was like, nah, what message? And I was like, can you check your messages, please? And then he looked at it and he was like super excited. He was like, oh man, what? Yeah, he couldn't believe it. So that's how I told him. For my family, specifically my mom and grandma and aunt. So what I did was I waited for my first ultrasound, and because I wanted to get the picture to make a copy of it and then put it in a picture frame. And so what I did was put it in like a gift bag for my mom. And at this time, I had just like graduated from college, and I had taken college pictures or graduation pictures. And so basically, when I gave her the bag, I was just really nonchalant about it. And I was like, here, mom, these are, just some more graduation pictures, whatever. And she was like, oh, okay. And so she looks into it, and then there's this ultrasound picture, and she's just like, and then she just starts screaming. And that's when she shared the news with my aunt and my grandmother. So yeah, her response was epic. Her reaction was amazing because she's always wanted to be like a grandmother. And she has basically been hounding me to have a little one for the past, I would say, 4 or 5 years now. So she finally gets that grandbaby. So yeah. And for friends, I waited until the 12-week mark, just to make sure, before I went out and about and told people. I just wanted to make sure that I was kind of over that miscarriage threshold. So I waited to tell them, and we were actually out on a girls' night, and at Top Golf, and I spilled the beans, and they were super excited for me, and they're still super excited for me. So yeah. Um, the last question that Blue Hearted V has was, how old am I? I am 30 years old. Turned 30 August 28th. So yeah, I am 30 years old. So yeah, hope that answered your questions. Again, thank you for putting those down in the comments. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my symptoms for week 14 and 15. So let's see, I'm still not having any more nausea, which is amazing. Now I have more of an appetite, a bigger appetite. I want to eat all the time now. So, when it comes to my snacks, I have to make sure that I have fruits to go to, apples, grapes, watermelon, any kind of fruit. I'm definitely into. I'm not much of a sweet fan, like cakes and donuts and cookies. I'm not a big fan of that. Actually, it was so funny because I went to go and get my favorite cake from Red Lobster, which is the chocolate wave. And if you don't know what that is, it's a piece of chocolate cake or a slice of chocolate cake, and it's chocolate on chocolate, chocolate frosting, chocolate inside. It has chocolate chips on the outside. It's just chocolate heaven. And I absolutely love that cake. But when I went to go get it, what was like maybe 2 weeks ago, I wasn't thrilled about it. Like, I wasn't excited about it. And it's just so weird because I love that cake. But now it's like I'm not even a sweet fan anymore. It's really weird how your taste buds changes, throughout pregnancy. Um, so yeah, bigger appetite. Um, Another symptom, or I guess not really a symptom, but I cannot fit any of my jeans. At least the zipper and the button part of it. I hate jeans. I feel constricted in them. They're not comfortable at all. So I have been doing a lot of shopping for leggings, jeggings, anything that's comfortable that isn't like really tight around my waistline. That has been my go-to. What else? Well, I guess just feeling big. I feel so huge. Like, when I tell people how many weeks I am, they're looking at me like, you're how many? Like, I feel huge. I feel so big. Every time I look in the mirror, I feel huge. Um, as for my well, to prevent stretch marks, because I don't have any as of yet, but I have been using bio oil. Had pretty good reviews on Amazon, so I just picked some up. It is the 2 fluid ounce container, and it's supposed to prevent stretch marks, or at least the appearance of stretch marks. So I've been using that. It says use it twice a day, twice a day. So I've been using it when I get out of the shower at night and in the morning when I get dressed. So hopefully it does me some justice. What else? Oh, so at 15 weeks, I actually felt flutters for the first time. It was so amazing. It was so cool because it was at night and I was about to go to sleep, and I was laying on my side, and I just feel like it's almost like feeling like butterflies or like popcorn like popping up and down. Um, it was so cool. And at first I was like, well, is this actual flutters, or is this, gas or something like that? But as the night progressed, it was like consistent, and I felt it throughout that whole entire night. And, I woke up and I told my fiance about it, and I was really excited about that. But since then, I have not felt anything. Like, I wanted to come back so bad, but I haven't felt anything since that night. And I know it's normal. I've, read that a lot of times you'll feel it one day and then you won't feel it again for another couple of weeks or several weeks later. Especially this being my first pregnancy. So I know it's normal, but I definitely wanted to come back. It's because it's kind of like a peace of mind, just knowing that they're okay, because you honestly don't really have any kind of indication that they are until you go back to your next doctor's visit and look at them on the ultrasound. So, it's just good to feel them move. I can't wait to actually like feel them move and kick and punch. I know I'm probably going to be regretting the fact that I said that when I actually feel that all the time. But, I would rather feel them move than to not. So that was exciting. Another thing. So last pregnancy update, if you watched that, you know that I said that I hated water. I felt like water was disgusting. I wanted nothing to do with water. Now I have had an increase in my water intake. It's not as bad. I'm actually drinking on it right now. And it's not bad anymore. And I'm really excited about that because I know that I need it and I know that my system needs the water. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm glad that I have my appetite for water back. So I would like to get up to about a gallon a day if I can. But for now, I'm just happy that, you know, it's back. I'm glad that I don't hate it anymore. And let's see. Oh, so 2 nights ago, I had round ligament pains, and that was my first time ever experiencing them. So it was the middle of the night. It had to be like 12:30, and I was laying down. I really believe that it was the position that I was laying in. Excuse me. Because I was laying on my side, but my leg was in an angle where it's not normally in. It was a weird position. And so I woke up and I went to the restroom and I noticed like it was like kind of like hurting down there, like where my groin is. And so I was like, well, let me, you know, kind of walk it out or whatever. So I started walking back and forth and it just was not letting up. So I laid back down. I tried to get into several different positions and it was so consistent and persistent. Like it wasn't going anywhere. And so, you know, after maybe about 10 minutes of like changing positions or whatever, that's when my fiance got up and he was like, "Are you okay? You know, what is going on?" I honestly thought that I was going to need to go to the hospital because I had never felt anything like that. I mean, it wasn't cramping type of pain, but it was kind of like a stretching type of pain. Like I had pulled a muscle. That's exactly what it felt like. And it started from my lower abdomen on my left side down to my groin, and it went down to my thigh. Um, and so what happened was I ended up stretching like my body. I kept going back and forth like this, and eventually it subsided. But man, like that was like, I feel like that was maybe about 30 minutes to an hour long of like pain like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had never felt anything like that before. And of course, you know, my doctor had warned me actually, and I heard it, but I didn't hear it because it was so much information that was given to me in that appointment. But she definitely touched on it. She said, "You're going to have round ligament pains, and you know, it's completely normal." And of course, I looked it up on Dr. Google. And yeah, it is definitely normal, especially around this time, 14, 15 week mark. Um, you know, so yeah, it's normal. I haven't had it since. I hope that I don't get it anytime soon. Um, but yeah, that was rough, man. It was rough. So yeah. Other than that, nothing new has really happened. Definitely hoping for more movement in the coming weeks. So yeah, I do have a doctor appointment coming up, and hopefully the gender will be revealed to me. I'm really excited to find out. And yeah, can't wait for that. So I think that's it. If y'all want to know more, again, just, you know, drop those questions down below. I'm open. You know, I will definitely answer those questions in my next video. So yeah, I'm about to get up and show you my 15-week belly. So yeah, this is with my shirt on. Definitely feel like I've grown. Maybe I need to get a one of those things to measure my bellies. My bellies, like I have to. And this is from the front. Oh, and I actually took my belly button ring out because I noticed that my belly button is starting to pop out. Like, is it too soon for this? Jeez. I've had an innie all my life until now. So this is from the side. It's definitely getting bigger. We're getting bigger. And this is from the front. You can see my belly button is popping. That's so weird. So weird, man. And that is from the other side. All right, guys. I think that's it for this video. Can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Probably the 16th week or the 16th and 17th week combined. So thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you guys on my next one. Bye.